wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, you just continue to stare down your primary read. You're going to lead the defender right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Second and 10. On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Hey, go! Hey, Denver, time! Take right open. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. But a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll let one go down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The outside completes to Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It is third and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 12th touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. As the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deontay Hardy now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. So, from the 37, here's second and 3. Running forward is Corum. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. This gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
In the shotgun, Wilson flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he will get into the end zone. Late for touchdown Colts.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Easy.
Travel start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strange. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3rd down. They need 5.
Big 13, heavy. Hey, Lion.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Gun. Go, let's go. 11, Agate. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's Strange. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Last game.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for Jacksonville. 36 yards.
You want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And the Colts will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground with Coro. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. Gain of 6.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
On second down, Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big gainer for Indianapolis. A gain of 48.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again, Wilson. Quick throw, taken in. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll reach forward for maybe a yard. JT to Imolo out. They're on the tackle. From the 21, here's second and 9.
Grip, 23. Stay wide open.
Lawrence. That's on target to Brendan Rice. They're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. go now on 1st and 10.
Easy, route.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll get about 5.
He's across the field for the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
30 left.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Jason 24.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 7.
Hey. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
Short
yards.
pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Brings up 2nd.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this 1st half.
Why you all in my face? Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma get up on it anyway.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here,
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Gorham to start the drop. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now, Wilson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A 15-yard loss.
The 2-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen, getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. This one just too far for the receiver. That one falls incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, Lion! It's on touch! Under 10!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
3rd and long.
Hey, think right. Go, let's go. 30 left. Think right open. Undercut. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Think right open. 11, Agate. There we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Jags 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ramp, 23. So, here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Lawrence now on second down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Indianapolis.
At the 34-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to a 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Coral. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Cora. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it. It falls incomplete. Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Think right open. Hey, kill. 11, Agate. Think right.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I told you, hey, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
They go play action with Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the ground, it's Cora. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run it right, and here's Cora. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And a nice run there as he soldiers forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Moving to his right. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good.
A gain of 16, good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Quora. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action now. Wilson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be marked out, down at the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Flushed. Good blocking, and he's in. Wilson, touchdown, Indy. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
Take over first
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
1. They'll stick with him again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chain. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good look. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here comes second down.
Hey, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
2 yards.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
11, Agate. 30 left. Settle.
Here's Lawrence. This is caught two. And he's in. Brendan Rice. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pepper. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll run. And he'll work forward for about 3. And it's second down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. They'll come up now for second down. Wilson exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Third down, here's Wilson. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
That's good for a Colts.
Now Wilson. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock to stop with 18 seconds remaining. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. To throw again is Wilson. That's into the hands of Cole. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Wilson will throw again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. York, good on the extra point. And the Colts move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Done. This is hot. 13, move. Go. Let's go. Go. 11, Agate.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Colts. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory.